Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Loyalty Point. It might be a bit somber today because we're talking about what to do when you've got escalating costs in your loyalty and rewards program. So a lot of programs, once they become successful, they see that their costs spiral out of control, and the big question is, what do you do in those situations? So Kelly, what do you think is one of the best ways to handle that type of a situation?
Well, I think it's a great situation to be in because that means your loyalty program is growing. That means your loyalty members are collecting lots of points, which means they're probably engaging in the behaviors that you're hoping they are. And you now have this mass amount of points that they're going to start to spend. And that is definitely a tipping point with loyalty programs where they start to look at the financials. Some companies will utilize lower cost items in their products where they're able to purchase those at a lower margin, or in some cases they've partnered with brands who might give them items that they can put in. But those tend to be very short-term strategies because you're at the fad level of the product, where some products you may bring into your catalog today are not exciting tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I think the most resounding way that we found drives points burn, who kind of level sets that economy again, are promotions. And I know you've got some experience with current programs on how those have had great impact.
Yeah, I think really when you look at our product LoyaltyLIFT, that's the big sort of solve, I guess. A lot of organizations that have worked with us and put LoyaltyLIFT into their programs have seen a cost reduction of anywhere from around 50 to even more percent in the cost of the redemption within their program. So when you add promotions through this strategy called LoyaltyLIFT, essentially what it does is it reduces a certain percentage of your points and the cost of those being spent. So by doing that, it certainly makes the CFOs happy. There's a lot of other things that you can do to reduce that spiraling cost, but I think some of those are going to be other loyalty points that we do in the future.
Well, I think really important too is what we're not saying is just go throw a promotion into your loyalty program and have them use their points to enter. If you do those incorrectly, they will cost you massive amounts more than what you're currently doing within your product catalog. What you really have to do is have a recipe that's worked. Make sure you're not giving away too much. Make sure you're distributing that message to your membership, and making sure you have an even-keeled cadence of promotions of different kinds. So we're not just talking about a sweepstakes. We're talking about instant win games. We're talking about $1 million games of chance. We're talking about collect and wins. We're talking about a whole series of promotions that build an ecosystem around point spending that's very unique and different than what most people would be doing in their rewards programs today.
And there you have it, today's loyalty point, and tomorrow's, who knows what it's going to be. What do you think, Al?
Go Jets, go.